Hey. How are we today? Yeah. What happened with all the axolotls? The glass hole, they climbed over it. Hmm. So the original Grease, like the musical? Or did you leave a pan on the oven too much? Grease the musical? I've heard of it, but like I've never like done it or watched it. Poorly aged film. I haven't seen it, or like, what happened? I guess I can just put stick some Minecraft on. '50s the muscle car dudes and girly girls. Okay. From other '50s, so okay. Let's get Music's good? Okay. What am I looking for? Shoot. What am I looking for? This'll do, I think. Venture Bros.
No.
Brock Samson, okay. Three regular wandering traders, oh gosh.
Chicken, chicken, chicken.
What? What? What happened? What? What? How the fuck? What? How the fuck? How the hell did they die? What? Spider Jockey's supposed to be here. And I had made it, I put these so that the skeleton wouldn't suffocate. But somehow it suffocated. I had named them both as well. Can you not keep skeleton jockeys then? Can you just not keep them? So 1% chance for spider jockeys to spawn. So Vexes can't be kept in these either. Because after 2 minutes they just die. Oh, they just start to die. Oh right, the ghast somehow died again. These are something heartbreaking question. What's your question, soldier? You found at a Lego shop? Do you find a Lego chicken jockey?
Chicken. Chicken. Chicken.
Yep. Lego chicken jockey, yeah. Wow. Disconnected right as I was talking about like how I was like having a bit of a lie down. Oh, you bought it. Oh, yeah, I forgot that I got a cobble generator. There's no way to make it like just like a regular stone generator, is there? It's me that keeps disconnecting. Bones, but
This is a crafting table. It's a crafting table.
Face bone zones related to your building project at Quebec. Explain. Wait, what? Why is there orange juices here? Take a couple. No, okay.
Huh? Huh?
Oh, you're making stuff out of bone blocks. Okay.
Huh? Huh? Huh?
Tony Bantonia. But he should have a pet too. Give him a cat or something. He's got a dog, right? We'll get a cat for the librarian. Because my I used to live in a town that had in Black Space, does she not have outlines? I mean, I'd say that she just resembles like how she looks normally, I guess. Okay, let's not get distracted.
Chicken?
How come I can't see any of the name tags on my side anymore? Like, I can't see like any name tag mobs anymore, or like anything that I've name tagged. I can't see it anymore. You're confused? This? I don't remember this. This is a nice little pond. Skeleton made that. It's nice.
Crafting table.
Ooh? Ooh?
Anyway, as I was mentioning, Blackspace since decides something heartbreaking as Skylar's body, that when if she went, she would appear looking like a Skylar version of SFTP. Oh, right, yeah, no, I think, yeah, I did say that, didn't I? But I was about to say that she looks like normally, but she has legs. So yeah, I imagine that she just looks kind of like a, yeah, like a, kind of like a silhouetted version of Skylar. But yeah, I didn't even finish my thought about the thingy. The town that my high school used to be in, they used to have a cat in the bookshop. It would sit in a little basket.
This is a crafting table.
Oh shoot, I missed it. Yeah, it was a little cat. Well, it was an adult cat, but like it would sleep in the. It'd sleep in a little basket on the countertop. Does Skylar purr? No. I actually, I guess whichever is funnier at the time.
Hello.
Oh, did it DC again? Yep, that kind of explains how I've been. It's been doing that for the past couple. Oh yeah, so I don't know how it is in other places, but probably earlier. No, it's just been DCing consistently the past several hours, and I don't know why. Didn't make it on stream because you stayed up all night? That's a mood. Uh-oh. Xbox Game Showcase. Were there any neat games that you were looking forward to that was showcased? Did I see the thing in TC Gaming? No. Oh, Roblox. Banjo 3E? Damn, it's crazy. Not really? Oh, why would you lie to me?
This is a crafting table.
Oh, mahalo. Oh, I know about Tony. Tony Hawk. I know that it was I know that Tony Hawk Pro Skater was getting a redo. I'd seen that the Game Freak had a game with Microsoft, which I wasn't expecting. What collab do I think they'll do? Fork knife. Fork knife fishing. I guess Cass will finally be able to learn what a fish is. Kind of the Game Freak thing, like really kind of did it FC again? Did it DC again? I'm like I don't understand. What? It kind of like more like emphasized like how, or recontextualized like how it might not have been like Game Freak might not have been the issue this entire time. It might have been more on the Pokemon Company. For like imposing like deadlines. I can't believe I took that long to realize it's not Game Freak's fault. Well, I guess like because like the majority of revenue for Pokemon comes from merchandise. The games haven't been the major breadwinner for Your Moxagon. Yeah, no, it does that a lot. You just have to redo it. You like reset them. So I knew that the Pokemon Company were the ones behind, like, you know, the models and animations and stuff, but The Banui. Careful, cause cats go after Banui. Pumpkin or pepper. Pepper. I think that's Arvin's JP name. I think it's Pepper. I guess it's a similar story with RuneScape 3. RuneScape 3 is kind of notorious for having quite heavy microtransactions. Like you can ignore them entirely, but there are quite heavy microtransactions that are kind of like the major, like, rather than account subscriptions, which seems to be the which seems to be the account subscriptions are kind of like the major breadwinner for old school RuneScape, whereas RuneScape 3's major like revenue source seems to be like whales participating in MTX. There's still Wales. Yeah. I mean, Welsh stuff is the Elven language in RuneScape. I'm gonna switch to RuneScape if that's okay. Is it too late for something heartbreaking VA request? It's not too late, no. Come on.
Chicken?
Come on. Do we have cats? We have enough villages that cats may spawn. Yeah, I would pen in one area more. There's an Xbox handheld? So I've got Banui in here, I think. Yeah, there's Banui. I can't see any of my name tags though. Yeah, just inside the pen. Yeah, that'll work, yeah. I'm gonna switch to RuneScape for a bit. It's new. Oh man, I could try something. You buy to check out an exclusive game, then after playing the game you never touch it again? I'm gonna pop open RuneScape. Critical bought an Xbox console, so he reviewed a new game that's exclusive to it, then he never plays it again. Imagine having that much money that you can just do that. Like, I'm struggling, to come up with the funds to fix my car. Oh, you could type it here, Atsy. Like, the first component of fixing my car is actually going to be more expensive than I thought. I thought it would be like 1 grand, but it's actually 1,300. Well, closer to 1,400. Star Bloom. Next week they're gonna introduce 110 crafting, and we'll be able to make some powerful magic armor using these. But they released the flower early, so that, like, you know, we can get it in time for the crafting update, which I think is neat. Maniacs who bought Blinks the Time Sweeper would catch on, have more money than a hardworking Lemsbeb. Technically, I have 2 jobs as well, because I get paid for this through Google, and I pay tax for this, so this counts as a second job, I'd say. Obviously, it's different than, like, you know, a actual, like, second job, but I dropped off a rent check today, and right now I'm like $400-ish short of rent. I get paid on Friday, but a big chunk of that obviously is going to have to go towards rent, and then I'll have maybe half left of the current car cost, so I'll have to put the rest of that on credit, and that's just, you know, like, that adds up, you know? Bye. Ow, jeez. My jaw just snapped a bit. Sorry. Don't know if you heard that. Alright, Artsy, I can read that.
Now something heartbroken. Would you like to leave this place? Why, yes. As a matter of fact, I would. Fitting you in a dream world, then. Because it's a pipe dream at best. You know, I really hate you. Feelings mutual, kiddo.
I don't know if she'd say kiddo, but I said it because you wrote it, so there you go. I hope that was satisfactory. I think it's because I broke my jaw, like, several years ago at this point, but I broke my jaw, and I was supposed to see, like, an orthodontist. But, I guess part of, like, the American condition, I couldn't get a timely appointment to see one, and I also couldn't afford it. She has said it in the past? Oh, my mistake then. I can't remember my own characters. Miss Cardiac was gifted one. They had 5 Switch 2s in there, and it was like... There's like 5 Switch 2s there, and I was like... Should I buy one? Should I buy these? And I was like, no, I really can't afford to. So, you know, I didn't end up getting one. I was able to see, I was there just in time to see someone else, like, pop in to go out with one of the 5 Switch 2s that they had there. And of course, like, everyone's scalping Switch 2s now. Like, I think the cheapest I've seen, like, on eBay and stuff is like $700. So I don't think I'm ever gonna get Switch 2. Something else has been being scalped, Pokemon cards. I went into like a sports shop with one of my clients because he wanted to look at like the baseball cards, I guess. And behind the counter, they had so much Pokemon stuff. Like, they had so much Prismatic Evolutions. They had just like, it was on the floor behind the counter because they had so much of it. They just hadn't stocked it. There was 9 Elite Trainer boxes, about 12 of the small, like, pre-release, like, you know, 5 booster packs. And then on the shelf, they had tons there. Mahalo for the Apple taxed Canadian Connor. Her beef gifted her a Switch 2 without the controller. Oh, that's right. Yeah. I guess she called her kiddo because, like, she'd just, like, become, like, you know, tall. I appreciate the super chat though, Connor. Mahalo. Should have fought that guy for it. The old raging demon. Barrows Brothers. Ugh. Hell, I should have stayed with the Barrows Brothers. I'm not going to do that one. I'm going to do some Magister again. It'd be better when you could actually get home so don't get Apple taxed. Bad Apple moment. We've got to have money. There's a streamer I watch who, they make so many just, like, random, like, graphics. Or, like, little, like, mini video kind of stuff. For stuff. And they have one specifically for, like, if someone super chats from Apple. It pulls like Apple Jacks, like the cereals. Apple Jacks the price, and then it ends with like that. We've got to have money. But yeah, no. Apple. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I can tell that it's an Apple thing because it's $13.99 because Apple devices. So yeah, if you're unaware, any super chats, memberships, any of that stuff that's bought through an Apple device, it's a $.99, and Apple. So normally, Google takes 30% of any super chats. I get 70%, right? So if someone were to give $10, I get $7 of that. Google takes $3, which is fine, right? You know, that's you know, that's totally, I understand that. That's fine. What's not fine though is if you donate through Apple, $9.99, right? Google takes $3. Apple also takes $3 for no reason, and then I only get 40%, 40. So yeah, so yeah, so Apple for no, they didn't do anything, right? But yeah, no, they just take a rather large cut of the money. I hope that you get to go home soon, Connor. Shocking, since you figured the Americans would... Who would win, every dog Pokemon or every cat Pokemon? I think every cat Pokemon. There are more cats. And the cats would have Entei, Raikou, and Suicune. As I was trying to say, they're a Entei's a lion. Entei's a lion. Suicune is a snow leopard, and Entei and Raikou is a saber-toothed tiger. So they're cats. Oh, I guess the dogs would have Zamazenta and Zacian though, wouldn't they? Oh yeah, cats would get Xian Power as well. Dogs would get Arcanine. Cats would get Espeon. I think cats would get Zeraora as well. Oh no, cats would get Mew and Mewtwo as well. That's a big one. Yeah, no, cats would get Mewtwo. Mewtwo's cat coded. Well, Mew is, and Mewtwo's a clone of Mewtwo. Mewtwo's a clone of Mew. So by extension, Mewtwo is feline coded. Yeah, because Mew is. So by extension, Mewtwo would be as well. What does Skylar think of Skitty? Baby. Reach. Mewtwo is likely based on a scientifically mutated cat. In the Pokemon Handbook, Mewtwo is described as a, quote, ferocious feline. Got him. Hearing me type in a Pokemon debate shivers your timbers. Shit. Lesion. Fallout moment. I broke a Pokemon delusion that you had for years. What was it? The one thing you thought you knew about Pokemon? Uh-oh, I'm sorry.
Let us see how you fare against corruption. Your sacrifice allows me to live.
Oh no, don't tell me out. No, that's a waste of money, no! Fuck. Gets his team absolutely destroys ends. Oh. You wanna know like a wild thing about Getsus's team? I need Vuln bombs, I think, and then I need to switch to Majora Aura. Let's see how you fare against corruption. If an artist draws risque material, no matter how talented they are, they're bad. I think it depends on like the context behind it and like what the subject of it is. That's my personal opinion on it. As long as they're respectful, and the stuff they're drawing is of adults and nothing problematic is being drawn, I think it's fine. Oh yeah, I did say Cat's got Zero Aura too, yeah, but no, about Getsus. So Getsus is the only trainer battle in the entire franchise that has two of these things. Getsus has the only Pokemon with a life orb that's not part of like a battle frontier or adjacent like facility. And also, he's the only trainer in the entire franchise who has a Pokemon on their team with a happiness value of 0. In Black White 2, his Hydreigon has a happiness value of 0, and it also has frustration. Oh wait, a familiar, that's what I'm missing. I'm missing a familiar. yeah, it's like if you didn't, if you weren't like, if it wasn't clear like how evil Getsus was, he's the only trainer. So Pokemon can have a friendship or a happiness value. It increases like the more that you level up a Pokemon, the more that you use items on it, the more that you in Gen 9 is like the more sandwiches you have with it, the more you play with it and stuff. It can impact certain evolutions, so like most of the baby Pokemon like Pichu, Riolu, and that lot, they evolve through happiness. There's also a move, so there's very little incentive to... There's not only very little incentive to have a Pokemon with a happiness value of 0, it's also very difficult, because you would have to actively either use bitter foods, bitter herbs on it, which heals them, but it lowers their happiness value, or you let it faint a lot. It'll lower its friendship value if it faints a lot and stuff. So it requires significant effort on your part, like outside of like I guess like role-playing purposes, to have a Pokemon with a happiness value of 0. Like I think even Baneri, like I know Baneri has the lowest happiness value of any Pokemon when caught in the wild. Oh, yeah, no. Baneri's friendship value is 0 as well, but that's a wild Pokemon, so that doesn't count. Getsus is the only trainer who has a Pokemon with a happiness value of 0. But Baneri also has a happiness value of 0. And Baneri evolves through happiness as well. Hydreigon is taking its anger out on you, yeah. So there's a move, so there's 2 moves back then. They removed them in Gen 8, but there was a move, there were normal type moves called Return and Frustration. If you had a maxed friendship value, it would have, Return has a base power of 102. If you have a minimum friendship value, Frustration has a base power of 102. The reason that Return is called Return in English is the Japanese is kind of like return favor. So it's like the more it loves you, the more it's returning the favor to you, treating it well by having a higher base power kind of thing. Yeah, Frustration, it deals more, it has a higher base power the lower its happiness or friendship value is. Depressed Pikachu, yeah. Can't have it, mine. Want a bat? glad to see how you fare against corruption. Right before deathmatch, be like. Oh, cool, I got an achieve bump. Earned tier 10 reputation with the Imperial faction in Menaphos. I got a magic carpet pet! Oh, hang on a minute. What was that? How much did you get the plush TC, a PSA 10 Charizard card, and a pair of scissors? A magic car pet. Yeah, this is it. You get $10,000 and like a, what at first glance is like a paper snowflake, but you unfold it and it's just a frowny face. And really good with scissors, true.
Let us see how you fare against corruption.
I mean, I guess that would be a question to, you know, track down my, my geef in university. It's a big damage, fucking hell. Hey, there's a phylactery, nice. Why? Because you recognize like how valuable the card is, but also doesn't like the card, doesn't like Charizard. I could go fetch the Grimoire. I was able to get a Erith's Grimoire, which, because I had some stuff in my bank, which was worth a lot more than I thought it was. Oh, Dragon Plate Legs, neat. Remember when we got named Silly Billy Teehee? I remember that, yeah. Fun times. What's in here? 5, wow. I can give up to 30, by the way. I've gotten 5 from that each time. Let's get the Grimoire, fuck it. It's got a massive upkeep cost, but I'm feeling silly. So with this, so that's plus 16, plus 12, plus... Hang on. What other stuff we need? Oh yeah, okay, so the crit meta for, is, so we have, 6%. We have 2% boosted crit rate for each piece of Elite Tectonic. That's 6. We have 10% for the base. So that'd be 16. This adds 12. So that's 28. The familiar adds 6 to 32. The armor adds... Well, biting adds another 8%, so that's 40. And then the ring here adds a stacking chance on top of that. So we'd have around a half... around half of our hits would be crits. Something mind-boggling about trashed content? What's mind-boggling? Mind-boggling, sorry. Yes, the upkeep for this thing is around 5 mil every 45 minutes. Oh, crikey. Bots in the church. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Fucking hell. Big crits.
Let us see how you fare against corruption. Your sacrifice allows the world to not defeat me.
Oh hey, new
record.
Alright, Ken. Groceries today? Just want to get your egg bites. I had to get milk today. I barely had any milk for my cereal this morning. Should be getting boosted drop rate with Vital Sparks. Was it quite dark in that universe? Hmm.
Your sacrifice allows me to know your soul contains such power.
One bat. Will be not good enough? Oh, I think that all the time. Shit.
Your sacrifice allows me to know your soul contains such power. Let us see how you fare against corruption.
My Harry Vigilante.
You will not defeat me. Dodge this.
That was a really long comment that you left on the Silly Billy video, Artsy. I did appreciate that.
Sacrifice allows me to your soul contains such power. I must have it. Let us see how you fare against corruption. You will not defeat me.
What sub you haven't yet, by the way? Yeah, I'd appreciate that. I think it's kind of plateaued now in views. It did. You know what else would be really nice is if I didn't DC every like 5 minutes. I wish I knew why that was happening. I wish I knew why that was happening.
Your soul, it contains such power. I must have it. Let us see how you fare against corruption. Dodge this. You will not defeat me. Your soul, it contains such power. I will see how you fare against corruption. Your sacrifice allows me to live. You will not defeat me.
Hey, key to the crossing, nice. It's handy when he drops the item with that. fight him again.
Let us see how you fare against corruption. You will not defeat me.
Oh damn. I saw that you did make it, Artsy.
It contains such power. I must have it. Dodge this. You will not defeat me. Your soul. Such power. I must let us see how you fare against
You noticed a few more things since your initial viewing? I'd be curious to hear what those are. So I do like... I love like having my stuff like being analyzed. I don't know, I guess I like it when people pay attention to me. I feel like most people do. Yeah, most people specifically like it when people pay attention to me. No, okay. But like, it's... Yeah, any kind of comments boost it for engagement, yeah. Tick off the grimoire. Oh shoot. Yeah. .com/gov. Yeah, yeah, I was about to say like the American government supporting an LGBTQIA content creator. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I also say wear a mask, get vaccinated, yeah. If you wanted to be really funny, you could say, you could say Tankman and, what term could we use? I don't know, maybe a fellow scholar?
Your soul, it contains such power. I must have it. Let us see how you fare against corruption.
The American, yeah, 906.
You will not defeat
Oh, Connoisseur, right, no, Scholar's the SCP version. Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, sorry, you're right, fellow Connoisseur, yeah. Yeah, you're right, yeah, it was fellow Connoisseur. I was mixing it up with, there's an SCP that talks about, I forget the name of the procedure. Yeah, at least 3 times, yeah. But yeah, no, fellow connoisseur was what he responded to. Rip FC. I love you all. I love you all. We all like have fun interactions like that. I hope that you all have fun here. Even if sometimes I'm not the most like energetic or like super happy joy. I do appreciate you all. Archives. You like making jokes and hear me laugh at them? Yeah. I appreciate you making jokes.
Let us see how you fare against corruption.
Yeah, those moments are really funny where like stream just gets derailed when we talk about something like I know that the Beano website was one. I think when we learned about Thick Milky and going that whole deep dive. The Ryan's World website as well, that was one as well, I remember. What was the line? Yeah, you can't be 10. Because he was referencing the song I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt, and I'm saying you can't be that, you can't say that as a 10-year-old, like that's not okay. I hope I make funny jokes. That's what I worry about. Not worry about, but like I hope appreciate my jokes. I feel like I don't know if I'm good at it. But like, I feel like I don't know if if the jokes I make are good, but I feel like I'm relatively good at making most things into a joke. Like, even if it's not a funny joke, like, I feel like I'm pretty good at making random things, like, that happen, like, in games and stuff. Like the donut mines in Fallout. I feel like I made a lot of, like, silly jokes, like, in the Fallout playthrough. The Loach. The Majora Loach. Code corroded. Bovine Blessing, yeah. I might be missing some, like, if there's any others that you remember. You think you can challenge... Wait, hang on. What did he say? You think you can challenge me? I don't think I've ever heard that voice line before. The incredibly specific criteria for the turkey and cheese sandwich. Wait, what? Oh my god, I was looking at his health bar thinking it was mine. I was like, oh, why am I losing health?
Your sacrifice allows me to live.
Menethos faction port head. So head? So port head? Thought no more deals. Shamai. That was a, yeah. Oh, I don't need these again if, oh yeah. The donut mines. There's a mine. We should do that. Bro, can I have a phylactery, please? Hello? There has to have been like diminishing returns at this point in like how much I've put into trying to get the drops to get the tier 92 melee weapons.
Such power. Let us see how you fare against corruption.
Boyfriends.
Your sacrifice allows me to
Cade engine moment.
not defeat me. Restore me.
Ambient dog noise stream time. I have a couple of like videos like saved, or like some clips from streams where it's like they're just going like wah, 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 and like wah, 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 and then like jumping up on me. Just the occasional just like I played it yesterday, but yeah, no, over the weekend I went to walk the dogs with my dad, and I had Coldwell, he had Herschel, and afterwards an ambulance passed by and Coldwell did an awoo. He did some howling. It was very cute. Because it was very high-pitched. Don't know if you've seen that. It was in yesterday's stream. Maybe after this second key, I'll play it and then call it a night.
Your sacrifice allows me to. Let us see how you fare against corruption. Dodge this. You will not defeat me. Dodge this.
One more key. One more key. Scraps of scripture. Italian wooden plank. Wait, what?
Your soul.
Huh?
It contains such power. It must have.
It's sort of like the plank from Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Let us see how you fare against corruption. Dodge this. You will not defeat me.
Hang on. You might have heard a little Coldwell there. I'll put it on the screen again so you can see. one more since I think stream cut out there. Baby. Isn't because he's the older of the two as well. But he's smaller. Brain rot title? Uh-oh. Can I at least say goodbye? Can I do that at least? Wear a mask, wash your hands, get vaccinated, and until next time, goodbye. Good night.